on today's Kids Corner.
But that doesn't have to mean you're in trouble, Morrie. It could just mean that your dad loves you.
Oh, come on, Lucille. Isn't it obvious there's something drastically wrong?
No.
Guys, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Morrie, we heard your mom and dad talking yesterday.
Yeah?
I think they're going to send you to reform school.
What?
Stay tuned.
There aren't many places more fun than a pet shop. Grandpa Anoli invited Liz, Lucille, and Morrie to join him on his shopping trip to Slinky's Pet Store in downtown Terrene. You're invited too.
Oh, look how sweet they are. Don't you just love these little kitties, Liz?
Ah, they're okay, but who wants kittens? I mean, eventually they grow up to be cats. Now, what about one of these monkeys?
Yeah, monkeys. You could teach them to play catch.
Catch? Forget that. I teach them to do my homework.
Yeah, Liz.
Well...
Hey, Morrie, you think Liz could teach the monkey to do his homework?
I think the monkey should teach Liz how to do his
come
homework.
on.
Probably get better grades.
Both of you, very funny. Hey, Morrie, that's a cute puppy you're looking at.
Yeah, isn't he? I sure wouldn't mind taking this little guy home with me.
No.
He's a miniature border collie. They're herding dogs.
So, what's hurting him?
I hear they're really smart.
Oh, look, he sure likes you, Morrie.
Yeah.
Isn't he so cute?
Hey, that tickles. God, look at my face.
Hey, Morrie, if you like that dog so much, why don't you just ask your parents if you can buy him?
No, it's no use.
Hey, anybody know where they keep the crickets? I told my neighbor I'd get some for his spider.
Who'd want a spider for a pet? At least the dog's always happy to see you, and you can teach him to fetch and shake hands.
Well, yeah, but think about how cool it would be to teach a spider to shake hands with 8 people at once.
That's just weird, Liz.
No.
Hey, Grandpa, when can we go?
Oh, just hang on, Morrie. I think I found the crickets right here. Dropped them.
Grandpa.
Dropped the crickets all over the place. Stepped on another one. Careful
Grandpa. All right, here, let me help, okay?
there. Yeah, sure. Just watch out. Don't squish them.
Ew, oh, gross.
Why can't your neighbor just get his own crickets?
Well, there goes another one. 2 reasons, Morrie. 1, I don't want my neighbor's spider wandering around my place because he hasn't been fed. And 2, I promised I'd pick some up for him the next time I was here. Hey, did you see that cute border collie over there?
Yeah, I saw him. I think I'll wait up by the fish tanks if it's all the same to you.
Oh, okay. Just don't go outside. Get in there.
What's wrong, Lucille?
I'm worried about Morrie.
Oh, he's just having a bad day.
And I think it's more than a bad day.
Oh, whatever.
Grandpa, I'm going to go wait with Morrie, okay?
Oh, okay, Lucille. Yeah, probably a good idea. I just have to get a few more crickets in the box
Oh,
here.
Grandpa, I'll help.
Oh, wonder which ones taste best.
That one?
Later that day, Liz and Lucille went over to Morrie's house to see if he was okay. But what they heard through an open window made them stop and listen.
I think it's time, honey. Now that the baby's getting older, it's time to put our plan into effect.
It seems so soon, though.
I know.
I just thought we'd have more time.
Shh, Liz. They're talking about Morrie.
Do you think he has any idea about it?
I think he's smart enough to know something's going on. We have to take him soon, don't you think?
Take him? Lucille, they're gonna get rid of Morrie.
It's really best for him, I think.
Oh, we'll need to get someone to watch the baby when it happens.
It? What's it?
Oh, this is going to be so hard.
But it has to be done.
Yes. What in the world was that?
Is someone there? Hello?
It's us, Mr. Clumtoes, Liz and Lucille.
Hi.
Oh, hi, kids. Are you looking for Morrie?
Yeah, is he home?
Morrie, Liz and Lucille are here.
We were just with them over at the pet store.
Oh, at Slinky's, huh?
Right, and you know, he sure has his eyes on one of those border collie puppies.
Really?
I'll go see what's keeping him.
Oh, I'll grab that, honey. Come on in, kids. Morrie should be right down.
I wonder where they're gonna take Morrie.
Shh, me too. But remember, we don't want to jump to conclusions.
Well.
You know what happens.
Oh, well, yeah,
when
but
you...
this is different, Lucille.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. Remember the time you heard those people talking in a foreign language and you thought they were spies?
Oh, come on. How was I supposed to know they were with a tour group going to the mud pits?
Well, how about that time at school when that kid sold you the tusk from the saber-toothed tiger?
Hey, anybody could have been fooled by
Well, I
that.
don't know about anybody.
And as soon as I found out it was plastic, I got my money back.
Should I go on?
Oh, come on. There weren't any other times.
Well, there was the time you thought that Terrene Savings and Loan was being robbed.
Hey, kids should never carry squirt guns on the street.
Or how about when Granny Gecko was driving her tractor that night and you thought
it was the X-Monsters from Planet Xenon. Okay, I gotcha. But doesn't it seem like something's going on?
Liz, we have to be careful. We only heard a little of the conversation.
Yeah. Oh, shh, here they come.
All right.
Well, since you stopped by, I think some milk and cookies are in order, don't you?
Sure.
I'll just hop into the kitchen. Sit. I'll be right back.
Hey, guys, what's up?
Oh, we just wanted to see if you were okay.
Yeah, you've been acting kind of strange. Well, I mean, stranger than you normally act, which can be pretty strange anyway, but even more strange than usual.
And we were worried about you, Morrie.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you came over.
Yeah?
My parents are acting really weird.
Really?
Everybody's whispering, and then they stop talking when I show up. Something's wrong.
I believe you, Morrie.
You do?
Yes.
Why?
Well,
Liz, if you know something, you tell me right now.
All right. Calm down. Your mom's coming back.
I've got a big surprise for someone.
I'm afraid to find out what it is.
I've got ice cream for all three of you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Mrs. Glumptoes. I love ice cream. Can I come back tomorrow for some more?
Oh, I'm afraid Morrie won't be here tomorrow.
I won't?
He won't?
No, dear.
Where will I be, Mom?
Well, we'll talk about it later, sweetheart. Just enjoy your snack.
You see what I mean?
The kids didn't sleep well, thinking about Morrie and what might be going on with his parents, and when they arrived at school, they were more nervous than ever.
And then this morning, my dad didn't go to work, and they won't tell me why. They just say it's going to be a big day for everybody. What does that mean?
Well, I don't know, Morrie. It could mean a lot of things, but I don't think it has to be bad.
Oh, come on,
necessarily.
Lucille. Get a
Why?
grip. This is a tragedy of immense proportions.
What do you mean, a tragedy?
Well, to be honest, I'm not completely sure, but it's immense anyway.
I just think we ought to calm down. This could be nothing except maybe
Oh,
going out.
yeah? Well, wait till you hear this.
Oh, now what?
Last night at dinner, I spilled my milk all over the table. You know what my dad said?
No, what?
Oh, that's okay, son. I'll clean it up. You go help your mom in the kitchen.
No.
Yes! Since when do parents act like grandparents?
Oh, man, this is bad.
Well, I see what you mean. One time I was helping my grandma cook, and I put in a half cup of salt in a cake instead of sugar.
Ew.
Well, yeah, you should have seen her face when she took a bite. But you know, she just said, we all make mistakes. But that doesn't have to mean you're in trouble, Morrie. It could just mean that your dad loves you.
Oh, come on, Lucille. Isn't
What?
it obvious there's something drastically wrong?
No.
Morrie, can you come over to my house after school? We've got to figure this out before it's too late.
Well, before what's too late, Liz?
Well, that's what we have to figure out.
But I can't. My parents told me I had to come straight home after school. They're taking me somewhere.
Oh, no.
My mom won't say where. Sometimes she acts like it's going to be great, but other times she starts crying. I don't get it.
Oh,
Just
no.
remember, your parents love you, Morrie, and they wouldn't do anything to hurt you.
Guys, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think I just figured it out.
Oh, good. What is it?
Liz,
Morrie, we heard your mom and dad talking yesterday,
Yeah?
and I think
What?
they're going to send you to reform school.
What?
that's crazy, Liz. How do you come up with that?
Well, we
school?
heard them say they were going to take him somewhere for his own good.
My own good.
Liz, that doesn't necessarily mean reform school.
Lucille, I think...
Maybe he's right.
Yeah?
I've been getting into a lot of trouble at home lately.
Yep.
Maybe today's the day they send me away.
Oh, come on.
That's why Dad's home waiting. And why I have to get right home after school. And why they won't tell me where we're going.
You do not deserve this, Morrie. We're not letting you go that easy, that's for sure.
Liz,
What?
you're getting us into trouble again.
Oh, come on.
I haven't gotten an allowance since I let you use our phone to call the fire department.
That was totally different, Lucille.
Oh, yeah?
You saw all the smoke. How was I supposed to know the neighbors were having a cookout?
You have to think before you do stuff, Liz.
Hey, that's a good point. I'll have all day to think about it. Oh, I'm sure I'll come up with something perfect. Thanks for the tip, Lucille.
Somehow, I don't think you heard a word I said.
Of course I did. Morrie, meet us here after school. And don't be late.
Oh, all right.
Morrie was nervous all day. He said goodbye to his friends and gave away some of his baseball cards, thinking it might be his last chance. Lucille followed Liz around, warning him not to do anything rash. But Liz had a plan, and after school, he put it into action.
Come on, guys, keep up. We're almost there.
But I told you I have to get home.
It is too late to be obedient, Morrie. This calls for action.
No, it doesn't, Liz. No,
Oh, Lucille,
Liz.
Lucille,
Oh,
it's
come
gonna
on.
be okay.
No, it isn't.
I took your advice. I really thought this over.
Well, I guess anything's better than being sent to reform school.
And what is reform school anyway?
Oh, it's where all the bad kids go. You know, troublemakers, complainers.
Oh, that's not
Okay, all right, here we are. Now listen, we're gonna hide Morrie in my room until
No.
his parents come to their
No,
senses
no.
and decide not to send him away.
I don't.
Why would they
Come
change
on
their
now.
minds?
Come on, shh, hurry up before my mom gets home.
Oh, Liz, I just don't think this is a good idea.
We are going to convince them, Lucille.
No
We
way.
can have a trial or something. And I'll call witnesses, like Miss Waddle and Grandpa Anoli and Spike and, all kinds of witnesses. People who know that Morrie doesn't deserve such a cruel fate. Do you know what happens to kids who get sent to reform school?
No.
Well, see what I mean? You never hear from them again.
Liz, come on. This is not a plan.
Yes, it is.
This is a crime.
Oh, come
That's what
on.
this is. And I'm not going to get allowance for the rest of my life because of this.
Okay, everybody in.
How long do you think I'll have to stay in your bedroom?
Nah, it won't be forever, Morrie, just until things calm down. And you won't actually be staying in my bedroom. You'll have to be in here.
Your closet?
Yeah.
I don't know, Liz.
Oh, come on, just get in and try it out.
But I'm kind of claustrophobic.
Oh, that's okay. The closet's really small.
Huh?
Liz.
Well, I guess if it keeps me out of reform school.
Yeah, just move that X-Monsters costume out of the way so I can get the door shut.
Oh, nice lightsaber.
Oh, yeah. It's the Planet Xenon Hyperphase 3000. See, it lights up.
Cool.
Liz, he'll smother in there.
Oh, nonsense.
He will with all that junk around.
How's it feel, Morrie?
I don't know, Liz. There's not a lot of air.
Oh, air is way overrated. Huh. I wonder who that is.
Probably the police.
Oh,
come on, we're going to be in so much trouble.
Oh, man, I'll bet it's my mom. I should have been home already. You better answer.
All right. Hello? Oh, good afternoon, Mrs. Clumptoes. And how are you this fine day? Morrie? Morrie who? Oh, right, that Morrie. Yes, I believe I saw him in school today. He is a fine lad. Oh, what? Here? You mean in my house? Why, I would be glad to have a fine, upstanding young man like Morrie here any time. Don't you think he's a fine, upstanding young man, Mrs. Clumptoes? Mrs. Clumptoes, I have to go. I think a meteorite just crashed into my garage. Goodbye!
A meteorite, Liz. They're gonna know something.
Oh, come
I'm
on.
gonna call her back and just
No,
tell her.
no, Lucille, I will not let you betray our friend. Oh, no, it's the reform school police. Hide, Morrie.
I'm not getting back in that
Come
closet,
on.
Liz.
Bed, maybe.
Liz, you in there?
Oh, no.
I'm looking for Morrie.
Okay, Morrie, get down. I'll handle this. Hello, Grandpa.
Yeah.
What a nice surprise seeing you here looking for Morrie.
Grandpa, don't let him arrest me. It wasn't my idea. I tried to talk Liz out of it.
What are you talking about, Lucille? The Clumptoes and I have been looking everywhere for Morrie. Is he in there?
Morrie, stay down. Sit.
Right here, Grandpa.
Oh, man.
Glad I found you. Your mom and dad are worried sick. You were supposed to come right home after school.
I know.
Come on, I'll drive you over there. Lucille and Liz, I'll talk to you later.
Oh, boy.
So, you're in on it too, huh?
In on what?
Oh, just the plot to send me away and ruin my life? I'm very disappointed and surprised at you, Grandpa.
Morrie, I don't know what you think's going on, but whatever it is, you're wrong.
Huh.
This is a big day for you.
Yeah, right.
When Grandpa and Morrie arrived at Morrie's house, the look on his parents' faces made Morrie sorry he disobeyed, even if it was to avoid reform school.
Oh, Morrie, you had us so worried.
We've been looking everywhere.
Honey, why didn't you come home after school?
I'm sorry, Mom. I was just scared, I guess.
Morrie, why would you be scared?
Well, because all the weird stuff going on.
Oh.
And me get sent to reform school.
Oh, wait. Reform school?
Oh, boy, where'd you get that idea?
Morrie, we're not sending you away.
You're not?
No. Oh, but we do need to go now. Oh, Grandpa, are you okay?
Yeah, let's see. Diapers, bottle of milk. Yep, got everything covered. I'll take care of the little guy just like you planned. Don't worry about a thing.
Morrie's mom and dad drove him to a nearby park, and they spread out a blanket on the ground. They sat and watched the ducks and geese on the lake. Morrie could tell by the way they were looking at him that his mom and dad had something important to tell him.
Morrie, we need to talk, and we thought it'd be nice to come here and sit by the lake while we tell you something important.
This is where your father and I made a very important decision many years ago.
To send me to reform school?
Morrie, we're not sending you away.
But Liz said he overheard you two talking about me. He thought you didn't want me anymore.
Sweetheart, I can see why Liz might have thought something was going on, but...
He didn't have the whole picture.
Right.
Picture?
Well, just listen for a minute. I know that you think your father and I have been acting a little odd lately. I began worrying when you noticed that your little brother has blue eyes like ours, but that your eyes are such a beautiful shade of green.
And a few weeks back, you told me that everybody says the baby looks just like your mother, but no one says that about you and me.
Right. Well, there's a reason for that. Oh, Morrie, your dad and I have prayed about this so much.
We love you so much, son. If you weren't in our family, I don't know what we'd do.
No.
What are you trying to say? Wait a minute. You aren't getting a divorce, are you?
Oh, no. No, honey, we're not getting a divorce.
Your mother and I love each other very much.
Yes.
You see, a number of years ago, there was a young lady who was about to have a baby, but she knew that she would have a very hard time taking care of it. Was that you, Mom?
No. We heard about her from some friends, because it was about that time that your father and I wanted to start a family.
Actually, we've been asking God for a son or daughter for a long time, but we hadn't been able to have a child.
We were sitting right on that bench over there when we met that young woman and her brand new baby.
She gave you the baby?
Yes, Morrie, she did. And we chose to love him, and we've loved him for many years.
Him? Yes, Morrie. God's precious gift to us was you. We adopted you into our family. I'm adopted?
That's right. We chose you. We wanted you so much. And the lady who gave birth to you knew that we were the perfect family for you.
Wowee. You're going to have lots of questions, Morrie. We know that. And we'll answer any questions you have.
Yes.
Adopted?
Oh, Morrie, you're our gift from God.
But it's kind of hard for me to believe all this. I mean, if I'm adopted, how can you love me as much as you love my brother? We understand that, Morrie, but if you think about it, the fact that we adopted you makes you extra special. Think about it this way. Aren't we extra special to God because He adopted us into His family? Grandpa Noli said you learned about that in church school. Yeah, but I didn't really understand it. Well, the Bible says we're a chosen people who belong to God. God chose us to belong to His family, even though we'd done bad things and turned away from Him. He forgave us and adopted us, and He has promised that He will love us forever.
And that's the way we feel about you. We will always love you, no matter what you do. Even if you disobey us, our love for you will never change.
So you chose me. You wanted me. And we always will, so.
Yeah.
Can I still call you Mom and Dad?
Why would we want you to call us anything else, sweetheart? Just because you know now that you're adopted doesn't mean that our feelings about you have changed.
We're still your parents, Morrie. And we're your parents because we chose you to be our son.
Yes.
Wowee. But if you're not giving me away, what was the big rush for me to come home after school?
Oh.
That was my idea, son.
Yeah.
We always knew there'd come a day when we'd need to tell you about this, and, well, we've planned something special. Come on, let's go. But why are we coming here? This place makes me sad.
Well, hello there, Morrie. We've all been waiting for you, even your baby brother.
What?
Come in, join the party.
Hi, Morrie.
Hey, Morrie.
Lucille? Liz?
Yeah. Boy, it's good to see you didn't get sent to reform school, huh?
Yeah, tell me about it, but I still don't understand. Why are we here?
Well, Morrie, is there something here that you'd like to show us?
Something you've been looking at for a long time.
Yeah?
You mean the puppy? The miniature border collie?
Why don't you check in his kennel?
Okay. Oh, no. I knew he'd be gone. Somebody else got him. Morrie? Is this the one you're looking for? Dad, how did you know?
Well, you can thank Grandpa and Lucille for that.
Mom, can I choose this puppy? Kind of like the way you and Dad chose me.
Well, it's a big responsibility. You can't ever give it up, even when it's hard.
But I won't ever stop loving him, Mom. Just the way you and Dad have never stopped loving me.
And you're gonna make a great pet out of Morrie.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna name him?
Yeah, what are you?
I don't know. What about Chosen?
Yeah, I like that.
That's perfect, Morrie.
Hi, Chosen. You got a new family. You want to go home, boy?
I think you got your answer right
Yeah,
there.
good job. Really was. It's gonna be so much fun to train him.
Morrie, Liz, and everyone in Slinky's Pet Shop learned a great lesson. When you become part of a family through adoption, you are chosen. And it's the same in God's family. In 1 Peter 2, verse 9, it says, "But you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a people belonging to God, that you may declare the praises of Him who called you out of darkness into His wonderful light." So if you're in God's family, tell others about the good news that they can be chosen too.